Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 48 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, we're gonna move on to a score to settle right now. Yusei once again confronted his old friend Kalin to settle the score. Good to see you, old friend. I see that you got your duel runner up and running again. I was afraid that you weren't gonna give me the opportunity to settle the score after you sold me out. You got it all wrong. I'm no traitor. I have no time for your lies. But I do have time to send you straight to the netherworld. I know the real you is still inside you, Kalin. It's time I get him back. Alright, I have no idea what kind of deck that Kalin's gonna use, but I better be ready for anything. It has been a few days since I recorded the last episode, but I don't think I should get too rusty. I mean, I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I certainly hope I do. Alright, let's see what you got. This does not help me at all. I do have Speed Warrior, but I also got Stardust Xiaolong. When you Synchro Summon Stardust Dragon, you can special summon this card from your graveyard in face-up attack position. Once per turn, if this card would be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. I wonder if I can just, like, get two of these out at once. Pinpoint Guard. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Okay. That could actually be helpful. 1 for 1. Send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one level 1 monster from your hand or deck. I think that I should probably get rid of this, because it gets special summoned from the graveyard anyway. What other level 1 monsters do I have? I have Boost Warrior. If you control a face-up tuner monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in face-up defense position, which I won't be able to because I don't have any in my hand. Oh, what's the rest of that card? Special summon in face-up defense position. All warrior-type monsters you control gain 300 attack. I also worked with this before. Majestic Dragon. Cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of a majestic monster. I guess I'll just probably just go with this. Majestic Dragon. Do I have any synchro monsters that are like level 3? Definitely not. There's Stardust Dragon, Majestic Star Dragon, so I need a Majestic Dragon and a Stardust Dragon, plus one non-tuner monster. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you contribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. And you can activate one of its effects as this card's effect once this turn. During the end phase, target one Stardust Dragon in your graveyard, return this card from the field to the extra deck, then special summon that target. That's a lot to take in. We'll just go with Speed Warrior. I'll activate its effect to take out that face-down monster, which I hope only has less than 1800 defense. Depth Amulet. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard one card to negate the attack. Destroy this card during your opponent's third end phase after activation. This could be a little bit of an issue. I can only use Pinpoint Guard during the opponent's attack phase, or declaring an attack. I still don't know what kind of monsters he uses. Infernity Archfiend. I don't think Call of the Haunted is really going to help me in this sense. Oh, wouldn't even let me do that. Is it because I didn't have anything in the graveyard at the time? I definitely did. Oh well. What is its effect, anyway? When you draw this card, if you have no other cards in your hand, you can reveal this card, special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned, you can add one Infernity card from your deck to your hand. You must have no cards in your hand to activate and resolve this effect. I have Delta Flyer, too. Once per turn, you can select one other face-up monster you control and increase its level by 1. That can actually be helpful. Let's think about this for a second. I could almost get a Stardust Dragon. But then again, that's another tuner. So could I just use it on itself? Oh, it has one other face-up monster. There's a Speed Warrior. I can bring that back with Call of the Haunted. So if I use this, and I bump up Speed Warrior's attack to say... bump up Speed Warrior to 3. I don't even know if I want to use that effect. I got an idea. We'll do this. Then we'll go Call of the Haunted to bring back the Speed Warrior. Sadly, I can't bring in Junk Warrior at all. Okay, so it goes up to like... There's 6 now. But even if I bump up that level, it only goes up to 7. I can't get a Stardust Dragon this way. I can't activate that effect, unfortunately. Oh, you can discard 1 card. So he can choose not to if he knows he's gonna lose. I thought I can just use that Speed Warrior's effect again. Alright, well if you're gonna do that, now I can go do Pinpoint Guard. Continue to attack the same target, I'm not surprised. Oh, I might have something now. Is this something I want to do? There's Max Warrior. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 400 attack during the damage step only. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle until your next standby phase, this card becomes level 2 and its original attack and defense are halved. Alright, let's look at this. There's 3 and 4. And this becomes 8. This can allow me to get a Stardust Dragon right now. Let's go do that. Take care of that. 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 Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Activate the effect of Stardust Shell along your graveyard? Yes. Now I have what I need to bring in Majestic Star Dragon. Okay, remember, I gotta read this effect again to make sure that I don't screw this up. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you contribute this card. Negate the activation. If you do, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn, and you can activate one of its effects as this card's effect once this turn. During the end phase, target one Stardust Dragon in your graveyard, return this card from the field to the extra deck, then special summon that target. I'll just be happy to get a Stardust Dragon back. Look at that attack power, 3,800. Okay, it doesn't really have an effect that can cause me any problems. So I don't have to worry about negating its effect. Activates the negated effect of the monster. Negates the effect activated by opponent. I can just negate the monster altogether. Not that it makes a difference. And because he has no cards in his hand, Infernity Force. Hold on, what does that do? What is Infernity Force? Activate only when an Infernity monster is selected as an attack target while you have no cards in your hand. Destroy the attacking monster and special summon one Infernity monster from your graveyard. Yes, I will activate this effect. Negates the effect activated by the opponent. There, now I get rid of all your cards at once. Now we have an empty field. Well, we did. Oh no. Can special summon up to 2 Infernity Beetles from the deck? Luckily, it was just one I had to worry about. Hold on, let me read that bottom effect again. During the end phase, target one Stardust Dragon in your graveyard. Return this card from the... I guess if it was still alive, which it's not. It had its fun. Now I'm back to defending again. Had a powerful monster, and it never got the chance to actually do damage to him. But what's this? Archfiend Palabyrinth. All Fiend-type monsters you control gain 500 attack. Target one Archfiend monster you control. Banish one other Fiend monster you control, and if you do, special summon from your hand, deck, or graveyard one Archfiend with the same level as the target monster. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Call of the Haunted. And at least I can bring this back. And well, still bring back Stardust Dragon too. Somehow this all worked out for the best. Boost Warrior. Control a face-up tuner monster, which I don't. All warrior-type monsters you control gain 300 attack, which are none of these. So I guess I'm just go ahead and keep this in my hand for now. This is fine. Don't think I made a horrible misplay here. Infernity Avenger? Okay, when a monster you control, except Infernity Avenger, is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard, while you have no cards in your hand, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. In that case, the level of this card is equal to the level of your destroyed monster, which in this case it's 2. Wow, alright. Oh, and you're just defending. Is there any reason for me to bring in Ghost Guard? Nah. Don't think there is. Okay, its attack is 0. I mean, defense is 0. I think we can just go ahead and put this in attack mode to maximize my damage output. There. Alright, your move. Let's see what else you got. Ooh, nothing! I think I managed to weather the storm. Well, at least it powers up itself, too. Hold on. All warrior-type monsters you control gain 300 attack. 2,500, 3,100, 3,200. Yeah, it's not enough. I was hoping it would be, but holy crap, we're close. Like, there's no way he can just mount this huge comeback right now. Even if he gets in a powerful monster, I have Snatch Steal. This only works on face-up monsters. Add 1 Synchron monster from your deck to your hand, then send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Well, I kinda needed to do that anyway. What did I send in there? Ah, it's probably another 1-for-1, I think. Yeah, or Pinpoint Guard, maybe. I guess I'll just bring in Junk Synchron for an attack. Oh, I can Synchro Summon. I think I will take that Junk Warrior. Alright, go big or go home. And I have no intention on going home, even though I'm recording this technically at my home. Infernity Necromancer. When this card is normal summoned, it is changed to defense position. If you have no cards in your hand, this card gains the following effect. Once per turn, you can select 1 Infernity monster in your graveyard, except Infernity Necromancer, and special summon it. Thankfully, I didn't have to worry about that, because he had cards in his hand. And now he has no life points. You say, I spent years hating you and planning my revenge. I let my anger devour me, and I willingly gave myself to the darkness. But in beating me, you did what you set out to do. You saved me. Kalin, don't back down, you say. No matter what happens, push the shadows back to where they belong. He was dressed up as pretty much a Kingdom Hearts guy. He almost had like that crown on the front of his vest. Oh, man, he actually had an Earthbound Immortal Kapakapu. Luckily, I didn't have to see it. Destiny's Will. Why do I have a feeling that this is the guy that has Nordic monsters? Because I remember watching a Let's Play of this about a guy or girl that had Nordic monsters such as Odin. And it was painful to have to go against. I wonder if this is the one. I guess we'll find out in the next part. See ya, everybody.